Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the dark and dangerous world of the most notorious prisons on the planet. We're exploring the history, the violence, and the sheer brutality that have made these prisons infamous around the world. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up if you enjoy the video. First up, we're heading down to South America, to La Sabaneta prison in Venezuela. Overcrowding is so extreme that inmates are literally stacked on top of each other. Gangs rule the roost here, wielding power with brutal efficiency. Drugs, weapons, even human lives are traded like commodities within the prison walls. The guards? They've lost control. Some are corrupt, turning a blind eye to the chaos in exchange for a cut of the profits. Others are simply overwhelmed, outgunned, and outmatched by the sheer brutality of the inmates. La Sabaneta is a breeding ground for despair, a pressure cooker of violence with no release valve. Stories of inmate-on-inmate violence are the stuff of nightmares. Machete fights, shanking, even cannibalism have been reported within these walls. It's a stark reminder that the line between civilization and chaos is thinner than we think. Remember the human beings trapped inside, both the guilty and the innocent, living in a constant state of terror. From the sweltering chaos of Venezuela, we journey north to the frozen wasteland of Siberia, home to Black Dolphin Prison. This is where Russia sends its most hardened criminals, the murderers, the terrorists, the worst of the worst. Surrounded by icy waters and patrolled by armed guards, escape from this fortress is nothing short of impossible. Inmates are kept in a state of perpetual sensory deprivation. They spend 23 hours a day locked in their cells, small, cramped concrete boxes with only a sliver of light to remind them of the outside world. When they are allowed out, it's for a solitary hour of exercise in a cage, always under the watchful eyes of the guards. Communication with the outside world is strictly forbidden. The psychological toll this isolation takes is unimaginable. It's a slow, agonizing death of the spirit, a fate arguably worse than death itself. The guards here are emotionless, their faces betraying no hint of empathy or compassion. Black Dolphin is a testament to the human capacity for cruelty, a chilling reminder that even in the 21st century, places like this exist. But even in this abyss of despair, there are whispers of humanity. Some guards, hardened as they may be, still see the prisoners as human beings, offering a kind word or a small act of kindness in the face of overwhelming darkness. Chapter 3. ADX Florence, USA, the Alcatraz of the Rockies. This is where America sends its most dangerous criminals, the terrorists, the mob bosses, the guys who scare even other criminals. ADX Florence is the ultimate expression of American justice isolation. It's designed to break the spirit, to crush any hope of escape or redemption. The inmates here are ghosts, shadows of their former selves, their minds slowly unraveling in the silence. Imagine a concrete box, smaller than a parking space. Your only window to the outside world is a narrow slit that offers a glimpse of the sky, a cruel reminder of the freedom you've lost. ADX Florence is designed to break you, to strip you of your humanity and leave you a hollow shell. But even in this environment, there are stories of compassion, of guards who see the prisoners as human beings, who offer a kind word or a gesture of empathy. ADX Florence is a testament to the dark side of the American justice system, a place where the punishment often seems worse than the crime. Chapter 4. Carandiru Penitentiary, Brazil. A riot of blood and fury. Carandiru Penitentiary in Brazil, now closed, was a ticking time bomb of violence and despair. It was a place where the guards feared to tread, where the inmates ruled with an iron fist. Disease ran rampant, sanitation was non-existent, and violence was a way of life. Then, in 1992, the bomb exploded. A riot erupted, sparked by a dispute between rival gangs. What started as a small scuffle quickly spiraled into a full-blown massacre. By the time the smoke cleared, 111 inmates were dead, most gunned down by police in a brutal show of force. The Carandiru massacre shocked the world and exposed the brutal reality of the Brazilian prison system. Carandiru may be gone, but its legacy of violence and despair lives on. Chapter 5. Gitarama Central Prison, Rwanda. A nightmare of overcrowding. Our final stop takes us to Gitarama Central Prison in Rwanda, a place that redefines the meaning of the word overcrowded. This isn't just a prison, it's a human sardine can, a breeding ground for disease and despair. Imagine thousands of people crammed into a space meant for a few hundred. The air is thick with the stench of sweat, urine, and feces. Disease spreads like wildfire, and the weak are trampled underfoot. Inmates are forced to stand for hours on end, their bodies pressed together in a grotesque parody of human contact. Sleep is a luxury few can afford, and privacy is non-existent. Gitarama is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, but also to its fragility. In the face of unimaginable suffering, inmates find ways to survive, to find moments of joy and connection. Outro. Thanks for watching. If you found this video as chilling as we did, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Drop a comment below on which prison you think is the most terrifying. Stay safe, and we'll see you in the next video.